Sean and Emma, good morning to you. Besides the inaugural address itself, which for ordinary presidents would provide the big news of the day, President Trump yesterday made, by my unofficial count, at least 5 other sets of remarks, surely breaking the record for the most words spoken by a president on his inauguration day. The Trumps made appearances, again, by my unofficial count, at least 3 inaugural balls last night, following a day not just of oratory but of action, with the president fulfilling a number of campaign promises, as we have been reporting, including pardoning some 1,500 individuals connected to the events of January 6, withdrawing the U.S. from the World Health Organization and the Paris Climate Agreement, and taking action to make it easier to fire some 50,000 civil service bureaucrats. The president gleefully hurled into the audience of 20,000 at the Capital One Arena the pens he used to sign more than half a dozen executive orders, an unprecedented spectacle narrated by the White House Staff Secretary, Will Scharf.
Next item, sir, is a freeze on all federal hiring, excepting the military and a number of other excluded categories, again, until full control of the government is achieved and we understand the objectives of government going forward.
Could you imagine Biden doing this? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Before hitting the ball circuit, the president popped into the Oval Office to sign still more executive orders, including the January 6 pardons, and there discovered the letter left in the Resolute desk for him by President Biden, the contents of which the incumbent declined to share with reporters, but he did share his feelings in this exchange.
Mr. President, what was it like walking into the Oval Office this evening?
Oh, what a great feeling. One of the better feelings I've ever had.
In addition to fulfilling a number of campaign promises, the new incumbent has already broken at least one of them, namely to have the Russia-Ukraine war settled and done by the time he took office.
I have to speak to President Putin. We're going to have to find out. He can't be thrilled. He's not doing so well. I mean, he's grinding it out, but most people thought that war would have been over in about 1 week. And now you're into 3 years, right? So he can't be thrilled. It's not making him look very good.
Surely no outgoing president of the United States has been subjected to so much derision and ridicule by his successor on the day of their transition, and to his face, no less, as former President Biden was yesterday, as he and Mrs. Biden prepared to board a member of the Air Force One fleet at Joint Base Andrews, redesignated Special Air Mission 46 for the flight to Santa Ynez, California. Mr. Biden responded to his successor's pointed rhetoric after the swearing-in.
We heard the inaugural address today. We got a lot more to do. My dad taught me the measure of a person, you heard me say it before, is how quickly they get back up when they get knocked down. That's what we have to do right now. And we've always done our best as Americans. We never, never, never give up. Never. We're leaving office, but we're not leaving the fight.
And the fight just begins for the new Trump administration. This will be its first full day in office, and it is a jam-packed one. As we have been reporting, the president will take part in a prayer ceremony at the National Cathedral. He'll meet with GOP congressional leaders back here at the White House, and then, as we just mentioned, he's making remarks in the Roosevelt Room at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. What we're told is a big infrastructure announcement. Sean and Emma.
Hitting the ground running. What a day. We appreciate that. Chief White House Correspondent James Rosen joining us from the North Lawn. And as we did mention,